This your boy Lil Winter Ryder, and you're now watching Nolazine TV.
Tell everybody where you from.
St. John Parish, Louisiana.
Okay. So when did you start making music?
Started making music around I was like 13 years old, opening up for acts like Juvenile, Kevin Gates. I was getting in the clubs at 13 when it was 25 and older.
Okay. So what were you doing before music?
Well, before music, I was playing ball. That's what I was doing, playing basketball.
Okay. So what do you think you'd be doing, like if you wasn't doing music?
If I wasn't doing music, I'll be a working man. Cause that's all I know is the pen and pad.
Okay. So do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, I have a project coming up. I'm working on a mixtape right now, but as for right now, I'm gonna be putting out a lot of visuals, a lot of videos.
Do you have any features on that project coming up?
Yeah, I got a feature from Too Short, out Cali, and I got a feature from Snooty Wild. Shout out to Snooty Wild and Too Short.
Growing up, who influenced you to start making music?
Well, I used to growing up, it was Cash Money ain't no limit. You know what I'm saying? I used to always look up to Lil Wayne. I used to get in the mirror and rap Lil Wayne verses all the time. Thought I was Lil Wayne.
So what advice do you have to someone who wants to follow like in your footsteps?
Stay in school, man. Stay in school and be positive with everything you do. You know what I'm saying? If you be negative with everything you do, you go see negative results. But if you be positive, a lot of good things and good blessings come your way, and keep going first.
Okay. So what is the best song that you have released, and I'm telling people why?
Rolling Like a Hemi. That's a song to go crazy for. Like, I dropped that song some years back, and it seems like it's still fresh today. You know what I'm saying? That every time I play that song, I could perform that song a cappella, all 3 verses, it word for word.
Okay. So what is your most memorable concert performance, and I'm telling people why?
I had a couple. I had one of them was I had a show with YBZ. I had a show with YBZ in my hometown in La Place, and it had over 1,000 people in there, and it was so lit. It was so lit because when I got on stage, everybody just went crazy. And I had another one I opened up with Kevin Gates in Mississippi, and when I done that show, I was not expecting the crowd to give me no feedback because I'm not from around there. But when I got on stage and I opened up and I started rapping, they went crazy out there. So that show was hella big. So that was another one of my good memories of doing them shows.
So Minutes and Razor.
Yeah, that's my people, that's fam.
Take all the shows you're doing.
Yeah, that's my brothers.
Okay. Describe your music, using one word.
Live life. Live life. The music I make is, you gotta turn up. I'm gonna use that, turn up.
So tell your fans something about you that you don't show on your social media.
Mostly it be a lot of the pain things I've been through, like losing, losing a lot of people. I just start to talk about that in my music because when I rap about it, it kind of messes with me. I just had a video I done going to the graveyard rapping to one of my brothers that I lost, from a natural cause, and it took me a year to even release that verse to him. But a lot of people say the things that you go through, you gotta show that to the world so they can know you. Because usually I cover that up by making my club music, but the pain need to be seen. It need to be seen. So if you start seeing on my social media, you gonna see a lot of that pain getting seen now.
Okay. So for the people who don't know, how was it growing up in La Place?
Well, growing up around there, it's cool. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? As long as you stay to yourself and keep your head above the water. But like I say, if you be negative, you gonna have negative results come to you. And if you stay out the way and be positive, a lot of things gonna happen. But the thing about my hometown, where we grew up at, we get overlooked because we's a parish. We don't have a big population where we at, but one thing I can say about my parish, we have a lot of talent around there. A lot of talent around there. Y'all should come check us out.
Do you feel like other artists, like in your parish, like support one another?
Well, right now that I'm on right now, you know, like I got my brother right here, Kuda, he's also an artist, and we coming together showing that we can show unity because we don't have no unity around there, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we pioneers in the game, and we trying to show people that we can do this together because he actually from LaPlace and I'm actually from Reserve. So, you know, we coming together, and as artists starting to see that we coming together, they also trying to come together with us, and we all about the unity. You know, just come mess with us, man, and it's all good.
Okay. Is there like any hidden message like behind your music?
Oh hell yeah, I got a lot of messages behind my music. A lot of music you gonna hear from me. You go just really want to turn up. You know, I make sure people have a good time when they listen to my music, and you know I got a lot of pain songs that happen through the parish where I'm at. So everything I'm talking about is real. They got substance, and when you hear, you be like, damn, he telling the truth. Everything he's saying is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So. But most of the time, you know, them club bangers, man, I'm going to make sure you have a good time because I don't like stressing people out. But, you know, when I bring that pain music, they also love that, too, because it's the truth. It's facts. Everything we rap about is facts.
Okay. So what do you hate most about being a music artist? And also, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist?
What I hate about the music artist, about being a music artist, is that, you know, in the industry don't really give us local rappers a shot. Like you'll have big motherfuckers take the local artist sound and songs. You know what I'm saying? But what I like about being a music artist, that I get to go in the studio and release however I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go in the studio and just I might be messed up with it one day. I might be going through it one day, but what'll make me feel better is going to that studio and drop and be able to get on stage and see all those people rapping my music word for word. That let me know that I got a shot in this game.
Okay. Do you feel like you have to move out your city? Once your music career reach a certain milestone?
Yes, I feel like I have to go. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, I get booked for shows. I get booked for a lot of shows around there, but as of now, it's so much violence going on where we at that they took all our venues away. So we can't even go to the clubs that we have down there because the cops just shut everything down. So, you know, I come to New Orleans and do shows. I go to Baton Rouge and do shows. So, you know, my next stop is going to Atlanta. I'm trying to kill all the small cities, Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, you know, all the cities. I need to hit all the cities to make it because they got more opportunities out there than we have opportunity.
Okay. If you had one message to give your fans, what would that be?
A message that I give to my fans is that I'm thankful and grateful for y'all support because our support system is so low where we at. And for me and my brother Kuda to get support like we get support, it's a blessing. You know, a lot of people support us. If you check out our Instagram, our Facebook, you'll see all that support we get. That's all our hometown people and even people from out the other cities and out of states that support us. So we very grateful and thankful that y'all support us. It means a lot to us.
Okay. So, what is the weirdest or funniest thing you ever been asked during one interview?
I done an interview with DJ Smalls, and when I told him where I was from, he was like, "Is that a suburb?" So I was like, "God damn!" Like, you know, that's why when we go out, we gotta use New Orleans most of the time. Cause if I say when I say Reserve, they say Missouri. I be like, "God damn," you know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like, you know, it's a good shot if I get in the game because nobody where we from never ever made it in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? If I had to make it or my brother had to make it, we'll be putting on for St. John Parish. We don't have one artist that made it from out where we from.
For a person who don't know, how do you get to St. John Parish?
How do you get to St. John? Hey, the easiest way to get on St. John Parish is the interstate. If you leaving from New Orleans, we in between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So if you're in New Orleans, when you hit that I-10, you gonna see the LaPlace exit. You gonna see the LaPlace exit. You know, that's 51. If you coming from Baton Rouge way, you gonna see the LaPlace exit. We in between, 30 minutes each with y'all, man. I-10, that's the way you get to us.
Okay. So what's the average day like for you?
Grind. Consistent grinding. You know, every day I wake up, I feel I have to do something. I feel like I have to do an interview. I have to make a rap Instagram video. I gotta do a music video. I gotta get in the studio. So every day we on a consistent grind. Every day. It's not a day that we just sitting on our ass not doing nothing. We go do something every day. So it's the grind.
Okay. So what's your opinion on like rap beef and trolling?
I'm gonna start with trolling. Trolling show me it's good. It could work. You know, a lot of people that troll, some people make it in the game with it. I be like, damn, I'm putting out all this good ass substance music, all this great ass music, and we can't get in the game, but they'll have motherfuckers dye their hair pink, purple, yellow, and shit like that, and people run with that. You know what I'm saying? But beefing, that's a whole nother thing. Like you know, you can make it in the game with beef, but you know you gotta know what come with that. There's consequences behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the route we trying to take to make it. We trying to show y'all that we really have the talent to do this. You know what I'm saying? We got the grind. We consistent. We go give y'all some good music. All you gotta do is check us out, and I know some way out there, somebody go see our talent. They gonna be like, yeah, them boys really putting that grind down. We ain't trying to make it off no beefing. We ain't trying to make it off no trolling. You know, we gonna give y'all straight facts, everything from the heart, and we gonna make you turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's your opinion on like mumble rappers?
Mumble rappers? To be honest, I don't have nothing bad to say about the mumble rappers. I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I bump Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? I bump a lot of people that do the mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something new for the game. You know, the game can't stay the same. Every change the game get is gonna always change. You know, I remember the game used to be coming up when Westside had it, when Tupac was rapping, it was all real rap, you know what I'm saying? But when Atlanta got the chokehold on the game, like Fabo and everybody. I just seen Fabo perform recently. When he got up in the Taffy, they turned up. You know, it's having a good time.
So he's my favorite performer.
I like it, man. And you gotta have that energy with you when you do that. And I like it, man. I like it. I don't have nothing bad to say about the mumble rap. You know.
Okay. So do you feel like you have to move out of like Louisiana to make it?
I feel like I have to move out of Louisiana to make it because, like I say, it's always opportunities. Because in the South, where we from, we only could get our music to DJs. The DJs got to spin our music, and like we could walk outside and walk into a fucking Atlantic Records building right down the street from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you go to New York or you're living in Atlanta or you're in California, the business is out there. Like Epic Records, Capitol Records, all the building is right there. You looking dead at the building, but where we at, man? We surrounded by swamp and water and alligators, man. You know what I'm saying? All we got is the DJs to use. You know what I'm saying? And if the DJs not spinning your records, then you really got to do groundwork and use that Instagram up. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, that's how I feel like we got to move out of Louisiana because I'm saying, like, you know, you can make it in Louisiana, but I think it's just harder for Louisiana artists to make it than being from New York or being somewhere because the distribution companies and all that is right there for you. You know, you can drop your tapes off and drop whatever off to them every day. You see that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. Far as like St. John Parish, do you feel like the DJs like support the artists?
I feel like the DJs, they I'm gonna say this. They support the artists and they don't support the artists. The reason why I say they support the artists is if you already have a wave. If your song, if they messing with your song, then they gonna play your shit. But if an artist that's trying to, you know, get a DJ to spin this record, they ain't gonna spin it.
It's damn near impossible.
It's impossible for them to spin it. So you actually gotta have a name. You actually gotta have a fan base for a DJ to even spin your record. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that name or that fan base, or if they don't know your music, they go either charge you or they gonna tell you they ain't gonna play your shit. And that's facts.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to come to New Orleans then.
But in New Orleans, I get love though.
I say that New Orleans fuck with them.
New Orleans show love to people outside. They don't show love to people from it. We all kill each other.
Right. It's the same way we at, bro. Same way.
You know, that's all that could really happen. But okay. So like, what is your advice to an artist that's trying to follow like in your footsteps?
My advice to them is to keep your head up and keep grinding and be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like everything not gonna happen if you like you know, like I like Kevin Gates, I like Lil Boosie, like, but I can't take the footsteps that they take. They're their own man. So, you know, I look at what they do and I capitalize on mistakes they made and I take my own route with the music, you know what I'm saying? So my message to other artists out there, don't give up. Don't never give up. If you feel like this for you and you feel like this your dream, you keep pushing and do everything you could. As long as you grind consistently and you stay on that social media consistently, then something gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep on pushing.
Okay. So how do you interact like with your fans on social media?
Oh, I make sure I have time for the people that make time for me on social media. Like, you know, I see a lot of artists that they might comment to some people and leave the other comments hanging. I make sure I comment to everybody that leave a comment on my page, no matter if it's positive, no matter if it's negative. I'm gonna leave you a comment. Like, and mostly people that commented on my page would be all supporters, you know what I'm saying? So I make sure I always tell them thank you, I appreciate it, and I send a prayer hands, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have y'all, because without y'all, it ain't no me.
Okay. So what was the process like uploading your music to all the on like media platforms and like music platforms?
Now this the thing. I don't know how to upload nothing. You know what I'm saying? I be have to talk to my. I just say it. I put a post up. I was like, man, I want to give out new music, but I don't even know how to upload the songs on SoundCloud. So right now I'm learning all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own businessman. Me and my dog right here. You know what I'm saying? We trying to learn the business aspect of the game to even upload songs on iTunes, Spotify, you know what I'm saying? I got a mixtape on my mixtapes, and I ain't upload that. Shout out to DJ Chill. I done a mixtape with him. That's who upload my mixtape. So everything that's uploaded for me, I never uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? But if I knew how to upload it, y'all have a bunch of music from me because I got so much unreleased music. I'm ready to put it out. As soon as somebody teach me, it's coming. I'm gonna flood y'all.
Okay. DJ Chill. That's Boosie DJ, right?
Yeah, Blue Boy Entertainment.
Yeah, I do more. Okay. So like 3 years from now, like where do you see your music career going?
I see it shooting straight up to the top in less than a year. Long as I stay consistent. See, that's the thing with me. All this time I've been rapping, I wasn't consistent as of being on a social media, and that's the game now, because where I come from doing music, everything was handwork. You know what I'm saying? You had to get posters, you had to get flyers to even show that you had a show, or you trying to put out a mixtape. But right now, you could just put something up on social media and everybody will see what you're doing. You still could do the hand for hand work because every grind count, but social media was new to me. And I used to be like, man, I ain't messing with social media like that. But someone just told me, you know what I'm saying? Because they just signed a deal and I ain't going to tell y'all how much they getting. It's like, shit. But it was a girl and she told me that if I want to make it in this game, I have to stay on social media 24/7 and promote myself. So I just gave myself a 30-day challenge. I'm on day 10 right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let up on that yet. But for the past 8 years to 10 years, I've been consistent doing shows. I've been consistent all the way. I got a show coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? I stay having shows coming up. So right now, I'm just getting my feet wet with the social media. Now I done went from used to getting like 400 views, 300 views, to now I'm getting 1,200, 3,000, going up to 4,000, going up to 5,000 views now, and it only been 10 days, so I know if I can stay consistent for however long, a year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I know I'm gonna see something. Cause I got managers and labels in my DM right now. I'm gonna be quiet about that though.
So what inspired you to get all the people to actually tag on the Nolazine TV?
When I tagged Nolazine TV to get everybody to tag y'all to make sure y'all see me, they was like, yeah, we gotta make sure he gets seen because we from St. John, so we part of New Orleans too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Dollar them from Space, shout out to Dollar, you know, DJ T, DJ 89 Boy, DJ Daily Grind. Like, I know a lot of people, Black and Mild, I know a lot of people, man, that really mess with me, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I should be a part of this Nolazine TV, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willie B, you know, I just seen Willie B on that. Corey with the K, that's my boy, like all us tight, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I should be part of that because, you know, they doing their thing and I gotta be a part of that because I do shows down here. I got love for New Orleans, man. It's my second home, man. I love the NO, man. So, you know, Nolazine, I had to tag y'all, man. Y'all probably had 100 comments getting tagged on y'all name, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for the following and for me to come do this interview with y'all, man. I'm grateful for that.
Even though Nolazine is not just for New Orleans, but
Right,
hold it
right,
down for
right.
New Orleans.
Yeah. It's a global thing, you know what I'm saying? But I had to tag y'all, let y'all know, man, I'm right here in St. John. I'm 30 minutes away, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
So I'm like, what's next for Lil Wonder Ryder?
Right now, man, I'm working on this project right now, but on my mixtape. But that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is to make sure y'all see my vision of what I'm trying to give y'all. Like, I'm trying to drop a video, like a video or two, like every month. You know what I'm saying? I got so much unreleased music. Like I say, I got features with Snowdy Wild. I got feature with Too Short. I got a feature with Lil Boosie. I got hella features with people, and right now I'm working on this Get Out the Way remix, what I'm supposed to be getting YB's and Mouse on. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff that I got in the work, you know what I'm saying? And as I keep going and keep grinding, it's more people reaching out. There's more people reaching out, you know what I'm saying? So, you never know what could be next. You know, I might have a song with Easy one day. You never know, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep it on, I'm going to keep on pushing. But right now, I'm going to give y'all a bunch of visions. I'm going to keep dropping visions for y'all on social media, because social media, man, I done seen a lot of people make millions off social media. So I'm trying to be a part of that $1 million game.
Okay, and last but not least, tell everyone where to find you, and I'm also where to find your music.
So you can follow me on I am Lil Wonder Ryder, lowercase I-A-M LILONEDARYDER, and you can find my music on SoundCloud, Lil Wonder Ryder. You can find my music on YouTube, Lil Wonder Ryder. You can find my mixtapes on my mixtapes, Lil Wonder Ryder, Spinnerella, Lil Wonder Ryder, Spotify, Lil Wonder Ryder.